G'day gamers, the BGG Hall of Fame is here and it celebrates 25 games that have had a lasting legacy on our hobby. Today I'm going to talk about the first 15 and what makes them so influential. My name's Jerome from Play Games Central Coast. I play thousands of board games, card games, RPGs, and if you love board gaming as much as me, please subscribe for more videos like this. And now let's take a look at the BGG Hall of Fame. Number 1 is Diplomacy, published in 1959 and designed by Alan B. Cullimore. In Diplomacy, players take on the roles of nation-states vying for military supremacy, but can only achieve their aims through careful negotiation and inevitable betrayal. Lying to your friends is fun in games, and Diplomacy allowed players to do that and pioneered social manipulation, which is used in many games today. Number 2, Acquire, published in 1964 and designed by Sid Sackson. Acquire is a game in which players take on the role of real estate moguls, expanding their holdings and merging with others. Its economic gameplay influenced many Euro games, and I still enjoy playing this game today. Number 3, Cosmic Encounters, published in 1977 and designed by Bill Eberly, Jack Kittredge, Peter Olotka and Bill Norton. Cosmic Encounters introduced the mechanism of unique player powers. I've played it once, that's probably enough. Number 4 is Civilization, published in 1980 and designed by Francis Tresham. It has players in the dawn of history taking on leading their nations. Civilization's been hugely influential for 2 key features, which are its tech tree and its trading. The tech tree has you acquire technologies and use those to get more advanced technologies. This seems so commonplace, but this game was the pioneer, and obviously this is featured in a lot of computer games too, including Sid Meier's Civilization, which was heavily influenced by this game. The other feature, trading, is so fun, and I'm glad it's being used more and more in games these days. A great example of trading is Bonanza, which is pretty much the trading from Civilization without the 4-hour Dawn of History game. Number 5 is 1830, published in 1986 and also designed by Francis Tresham. 1830 has spawned a whole genre of games, the 18XX economic train games. I love these games for their combination of stock market manipulation with route building. In it, the games you are rail barons trying to use financial devices to become as wealthy as you can while avoiding bankruptcy. If that doesn't sound like fun, I don't know what does. Number 6, Magic the Gathering, published in 1993 and designed by Richard Garfield. Magic the Gathering is the biggest game today. It makes the most money and has, my guess is, the widest player base. What it benefits from that the other games don't is it constantly gets iterated upon. New cycles come out, ban cards that don't quite work, so that it stays fresh and viable with each change of seasons. It's a card game in which you are magic users trying to destroy your opponent. My favourite card game is Netrunner, also designed by Richard Garfield, and I actually haven't tried Magic the Gathering, but I'd be willing to, of course. I just don't want to spend the money. Number 7 is Katan, published in 1995 and designed by Klaus Teuber. Katan has made hobby board gaming mainstream. It has sold over 45 million copies and is almost synonymous with our hobby today. I haven't played it. Number 8 is El Grande, published in 1996 and designed by Wolfgang Kramer and Richard Ulrich. In it you are like Spanish lords trying to control different regions. This game started area control, which is a marvelous mechanism which creates tense battles all over a map board. I think it's amazing how well El Grande has stood the test of time, and I would gladly play it any day. Number 9 is Tigris and Euphrates, published in 1997 and designed by Raah. Tigris and Euphrates is remarkable for its scoring system. You nominally are in the cradle of humanity, civilizations battling for control, but it's an abstract game that has you balance different factions in a sense. I highly recommend it. It's not going to be published soon, I think, but if you can play Yellow Yangtze or Huang, you'll find an excellent game. Number 10 is Raah. It was published in 1999 and also designed by Raah. Raah is an auction game set in ancient Egypt, which you have tiles which you use to bid. The tiles have specific numbers and you have to swap them out when you use them, so your bids become a bit limited, which is fun, a fun puzzle to try and crack. Raah's good, I enjoy it. I prefer other Raah auction games like Modern Art or even High Society, but auctions in games are fun, so if Raah's responsible for that, I'm grateful. Number 11 is Kasson, published in the year 2000 and designed by Klaus-Jürgen Wrede. Kasson is a tile laying game. You pick a tile, you place it in an area where the terrain matches, and you try and expand your zones. It's easy to play, it's fun, it looks nice, it's a great gateway game. Number 12 is Power Grid, published in 2004 and designed by Friedman Fries. Power Grid is an excellent combination of economic planning and resource management that has you expanding your electricity network across a nation. Has many different maps and expansions, and is a great crunchy economic Euro game. Number 13 is Ticket to Ride, published in 2004 and designed by Alan R. Moon. Ticket to Ride has you making your train networks across America, and many other expansions and maps have come out since, using card play. It's accessible, it's fun, it's tense, it's strategic, therefore it's a fantastic family game, gamer night game. There's a reason why it's sold millions and millions of copies, and I think it should be in almost every home, replacing Monopoly. Number 14 is Kalis, published in 2005 and designed by William Attier. Kalis has you rebuilding a town and using workers to do so. It popularized the worker placement mechanism and paved the way for games like Agricola and Nippon. I played Kalis once and I could be talked into trying it again, but I think there are some great worker placement games out there that I might go to first. Number 15 is Twilight Struggle. Published in 2005 and designed by Ananda Gupta and Jason Matthews, Twilight Struggle has you playing as two sides of a Cold War. It's a card-driven game, and these mechanisms have been widely copied. It's tense, it's thematic, and it was number 1 on BGG for several years. There are the first 15 inductees into the BGG Hall of Fame. What did you think? Have you played them? Do you think they're good choices? Or do you think there's games that would be better suited? Let me know in the comments. But this is just the beginning. There are 10 more inductees. I'm going to make a video on those too, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. Thanks for watching.